In life, you can't have a physical transformation until you have a spiritual transformation. What does this really mean? It means that in order for us to transform physically, which could be our body, it could be our health, it could be our circumstances, it could be our relationships, we must transform within ourselves. We must have a spiritual transformation, which means a transformation created through our soul, our change in thought, and change in emotion. And a lot of times people are like, well, how can I really do that? How can I change myself physically? How is it even possible that I need to change my outer self, my outer experiences? I need to change my inner experiences. The answer to that is just the universe. The law of the land, the law of nature. One of the laws says that in order for you to change outer, you must change inner. You have to go within yourself and you have to change how you think. Now, change is not easy because in life, we like to stick with something that we have been doing for a long time. So if you have had a thought for years, obviously you would want to keep that thought because creating a new one or replacing it would just be a little irritating. You know, if you constantly are saying to yourself, I'm angry, obviously if you one day decide to not say that, you're going to go back to your natural place, right? You're going to be like, okay, let me try something different, but this is so hard. Let me go to my original state. It's easier for me to constantly say the same thing. But in life, if we want to have a balanced life where we are constantly around good thoughts, emotions like peace, harmony, patience, care, compassion, really enjoying the fruits of life, we have to change our thoughts. And how do you bring this change, right? What does this change mean? This change just means that for every negative thought you have, we change it into positive. And you continue to generate these positive thoughts. It's not something that one day you wake up and you're like, okay, I'm just going to stop being positive because I have been positive for like 5 years already. That's not how it works. In order for you to continue to live that life of gratitude, of compassion, you must practice this every day. If not, every single minute of your life. Continually trying to bring change within your life and stay with change that has added value to your life. Sometimes people are like, okay, we understand the change aspect, but what can we do otherwise to help bring a physical transformation? One of the things you have to understand is you are really a sum of what you surround you. So whatever media content you are reading, watching, it could be social media, Instagram, Facebook, it could be movies, series, so much out there. The people you're talking to is what is adding to your thoughts. Your thoughts are getting defined by what you're hearing around you. In order for you to sometimes really bring that effectiveness in, you have to change the people you're interacting with. If those people are bringing negativity into your life, by negativity is a general sense, it could mean that they're bringing a lot of gossip or they're bringing the jealousy or they're bringing some sort of a feeling that you think is not good for you. Or, for example, the media content that you observe. Are you constantly getting bad news like someone killed someone or someone stole this or there are X amount of people? Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't watch news, but there's only to some extent you need to know things. One thing is fact. Okay, this is happening in the world. The other thing is really developing your vibrations energy based on what you're hearing around you. If you're constantly hearing things that are bringing fear in your life, that is something you got to take out of your life and remove it right away. Because that fear you're taking in, you're observing it, and then you're reacting to it. And that is creating issues within your soul. And thus creating issues within your body, thus creating issues within your career, personal, professional life. So going back to the quote, you can't have a physical transformation unless you change something within you. A spiritual transformation essentially means that you are aligning yourself with your soul, with the universe, with the higher source of power. And whatever challenge you have physically, could be a body issue, could be a health issue, it could be an issue with an external relationship. Everything will get changed if you change within. You have to change your heart. You have to change your mind. Obviously not doing a surgery, but changing how you feel about things. Changing how you think about things. Bringing that perspective in, looking at everything from a positive light. Only then will a spiritual transformation occur that will bring positive transformation within you.